Hello, Huskies back again with more. What is now the Seattle Bobcats GM mode franchise mode commentary. Last video we kind of did the draft. I mean, we did the draft, but I did the draft twice. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, go back and watch the last video. Even just watch the first few minutes of it. I explain it. But either way, in the last video I asked for suggestions on who I should sign. Tyler Johnson was the consensus. He is the big one. I feel like Toronto is going to really overpay for him, so I'm going to overpay for him to try to get him. Another guy I want is TJ Oshie, and my plans for Oshie will become apparent later, but for now I just want to try to sign him. I have a pretty solid understanding of what my team's going to look like next season. And Marco Dano was somebody that I kind of want to go for, but at the same time, he's a third-line scorer, and I just generally don't have room for him, so I'm going to pass on him, because I'm pretty much set with my third line. Let's hope that I get Johnson. Everything kind of hinders on getting Johnson. Alright, I got Tyler Johnson. Alright, so I got everybody. I got Tyler Johnson, I got TJ Oshie, and I got Boyd Gordon. I know Boyd Gordon's definitely lower on the list, but his defensive stats are nuts. Alright, so by signing Oshie, I know that kind of leaves me with one too many top 6 forwards, which is why I'm going to trade Blake Wheeler while his trade value is still through the roof, because look at Oshie's. He's the same age, he's only one overall worse. But I'm going to trade Wheeler. And ideally, I'm going to trade Martin Hansel as well. These two guys combined for a top 2 defenseman. The person I'm going to try to get is Seth Jones. I did some research into this before the video, so I have a solid understanding of who I want and how I can get them. This trade should go through. Like, they take this deal pretty heavily. I'm going to try to get a draft pick back from them as well. Try to get a third. This might be too much for them. Yeah, so if I take a third round pick out of there, this should go through. I'm going to try it with a fourth first. Alright, so I got the 4th round pick. So there, we have Seth Jones. There's our big name guy. Definitely, it hurts our offense a little bit, but our defense goes through the roof. Just something I've kind of let escape my prior GM modes, is I put a lot of emphasis on forwards, and I've kind of let my defense not really have importance. I'm trying to put a little more emphasis on my defense now. Oh, and if you don't know what I'm doing here, is I'm kind of refilling my trade value sets. This is the easiest way to find guys that have... I have to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Oh, man. Alright, there we go. Sorry. This is the best way to retool and refill your trade bank. That's essentially all I'm doing here. These guys have decent trade value because they're young and have good potentials. Goalies, and I actually want to sign a right winger that has decent offensive awareness for my AHL team, because I'm going to have a couple of kids playing down there that I want to have, oops, not senses, there we go. So let's see, this Oscar Muller kid, he's an other forward. I need minor forwards, actually. Alex Tanguay wouldn't be terrible. What's his 84? He wouldn't be bad. I said I'm looking for guys that are 84. Oh, 84. I think 84 is the best I'm going to get. Oscar Muller has 89. but he's got no other assets. Solely an offense. How is he a two-way forward with that defense? Mika Partanen. I think I'm gonna sign Tange. Do I want to sign Tange or do I want to sign Moeller? I want another forward on that first line that can move the puck. I think Tange makes more sense. So I'm gonna offer Tange an offer. We'll see who signs. Because I have a couple of, I mean, with Kopp and Connor coming to the NHL, that decreases the AHL a bit. But I should still have prospects that I want to get ice time. I should get all these guys. Yeah. Alex Tange accepted. Alright, cool. So my team is pretty much set, to be honest with you. My owner goals haven't come through yet, so I don't have to change any of this. Arena customization. Can I do anything in the arena? Okay, so I can only change the arena. Darn, I was gonna kind of hope that I could show you the jerseys in case you missed the creation stream. But I guess I can do that when we get to the first game. I will show you the jerseys that are there. Oh, one thing I do want to do real quick. I know this is something I probably should do at a later date. Alright, so I'm kind of seeing who's where and what overalls are, because I didn't remember them. But yeah, what I want to do is, this might get a little boring for the moment, but I want to edit my goalie pens. This may seem silly, but look at his blocker, it's red. Look at his mask, it's a Jets mask. Like, this is... I'm extremely picky when it comes to goalie equipment in this game. For those of you who don't follow me on Twitch, the live stream, the website, I've been streaming physically playing the game recently. I started a franchise with a creative team and did a fantasy draft, and I've been physically playing the games. My streams have been at really awkward times. There's a link in the description for my Twitch page. Most of the time, oh man, this thing. Alright, I gotta bring it up on my computer. I tried to get it on my phone, but the website sucks on my phone. Yeah, I've actually been playing the game, and the game's been fun. So I guess while I'm doing this pad recoloring, I know it's a little awkward. I mean, I'm doing a GM mode commentary and I'm editing goalie pads. It's just something I do. I don't know why I do it. It's just something I do. All right. I guess the question I bold to everyone that watches these videos is there an interest in me physically playing GM games? Now, I would not have any idea how to set up said, like how I would record them and post them. I've streamed every single game so far, so I guess what I could do is go through and edit them down and do like a pack of like 3 or 5 games per video and commentate over it. That's Pittsburgh. I don't want Pittsburgh. I want my team. I'm not entirely... If anybody knows of a audio recording program, I think Audacity is the best one. In terms of just recording sheer audio, because I use OBS for recording these videos, and I just want to, because if I screw up another GM video, I want to have a backup plan. Like, could I just, because I know somebody posted to just redo the video and record a separate audio track over it, and that's something I really didn't think of. I don't have a solid way of... I've never just recorded sheer just audio content. It's always been with a video. Actually, these pads look good. I just have to change this. This needs to be white though. Do I not have a... I don't have a white. Okay, so we'll just do this. Yeah, I don't have much experience simply with just audio recordings. It's always been record a video, and just record the audio and the visuals at the same time. Sorry, I'm kind of losing myself trying to trying to do this right now. I'm only doing this because we're only at 8 minutes, and all I'm going to do is sim the rest of the season, the off season. And I kind of want to have it be a decently long video. I need to find the inner portion of this. No, that's not it. Yeah, so if there's interest in an actual like playing the game GM mode, that's what I've been doing on my other on my Twitch channel. I stream just about every day, for a couple hours at a time. It's mostly in the afternoons of U.S. Central Time. It's been in the afternoons U.S. Central Time, and because my sleep schedule is so broken right now, it's also been at like from 2 to 5 a.m. my time, which I think equates to like early afternoon in Europe, or mornings in Europe. So yeah, just if you follow my Twitch page, that's the best way to get notified. I also post on Twitter whenever I go live. Both of those are in the description of the videos. Every video that I post. There is a what team was it? There's a team that's got... No, that's too red. Actually, that might be the team, though. There's a team in the ECHL that has a similar color scheme to what I have, but I don't remember who they are. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, wait. It's the Wheeling Nailers. Ah, that doesn't look good, though, man. Like, their color scheme, like, you can see on the back of the logo, it's... and then this is black and blue. Damn. We'll stick with this one for now. Alright, I'll get back to the GM mode. Just wanted something to kind of fill time. Alright, cool. His pads look nice. Alright. So yeah, that's what I'm anticipating. Like, I want to upload a GM mode that I actually play, because I've actually enjoyed playing the game. I have some sliders from Operation Sports. And the game itself is rather fun. They can go ahead and take him. I don't want him. So yeah, if there's interest in a physical playing the game GM mode, I guess the best way I would do it is I would cut together 3 games or so, like the big moments, goals scored, big saves, huge hits, and I would record an audio track over it. I think that's the best way I would figure out. There might be some growing pains with the first couple of videos like that, because I'm not the best video editor. I'm still learning how to edit videos, and I would have to figure out how Audacity works. But yeah, if there's a general interest, I'll cut together an episode 1 or 2, and I'll post it over the weekend. Because I'm going home for the weekend, and I'll have plenty of free time. But yeah, that's really all I have to talk about while this sims. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. I'm going to go into my edit lines and show you my team for the upcoming season. And I will look for... sorry, I got lost on my phone again. I'm going to show you my lines, and I will look for any suggestions on areas of improvement for my team. My team, honestly, once I get the lines set, should be pretty sick. Progression pending. Like Morrissey's going to be on the team. Kopp and Connor are both going to be on the team. We're playoff hopeful. I have to upgrade the team store. Okay, I can do that. Alright, so let's see. So I have 89 offense, which usually equates to somebody's in the minors that shouldn't be. So roster moves, let's see who we've got down here that shouldn't be. Oh, Patrick Laine, who's an 87. Yeah, and Ehlers. Nice. So I have to call up 6 players. Yeah, Patan, Rantanen, and Connor. And send down. So I'm calling up 3 forwards. So I need to send down Tanguay, Calvert, and Armia. Yes. I need to call up Patan, Rantanen, and Connor. And I will send down Quentin Howden, Sean Matthias, and Dalton Prout. Alright, so I have 21 skaters, and I think I have 3 scratched. Yeah, so I need to swap out. Well, let's edit the lines before I try to figure out who I have to send down. Alright, so I'm going to put Laine on the first line because he's got a better shot. Ehlers, Tyler Johnson, Panarin. Laine's an 87. He's only 19, so he should get another jump this year. Rantanen, Lowry, Patan. That line was sick. That line's going to stay exactly the same. I'm actually going to put Rantanen on his shooting side, which I don't think I did last season, which might have been lower goal scoring numbers. So Boyd Gordon, like I said, his defensive stats, he has 87 faceoffs. He's a left winger. So he's going to play center between Kopp and Connor, who are both two-way forwards. This is just to get them NHL experience. Because they're both, Connor's 20 and Kopp's 23. They should both. Kopp is definitely someone to keep an eye on. He might not keep his spot. And then we have defensively Seth Jones, Dustin Byfuglien, Trouba, Myers, Morrissey, and then Stewart. You know, the more I think about it, Stewart's a good defensive defenseman, and he's an 82 overall. But at the same time, so I want this Rostolovic kid to get good. He's only 20. He's a top 6 forward. Playing with Armia and Tanguay should be more than enough. Actually, I'm gonna put Calvert on that first line because Calvert's a shooter. Yeah. He's on this right side. Armia can play on the left side. DeLeo. Brendan Lemieux up there. Alright, so there we go. And I don't have any defensive. I have Quillette. That's it, right? I have this Nico Mikolala guy. Alright, and one thing I'm really interested to see is goaltending. Did Comrie get a boost? Oh, he sure did. Alright, so I gotta call Comrie up. Nice, that's sick. Alright, so I'll go to roster moves, and I will swap out Hutchinson for Comrie. Now this is going to bring up an interesting scenario, because I have Comrie, who's an 85, and I think he's a backup goalie role. I'm hoping he's a backup goalie role. Goalies, Comrie. He should be a backup still. He is. So I've got both of these goalies. Murray's an elite goalie now, who could both be dealt at some point for something. Like, I could trade Comrie for a pick, or I could trade Murray for a pick. I'm pretty much set with either of them. Murray's going to have to get re-signed in 3 years, but he shouldn't want too much, and Comrie has to get signed next year. So they could, honestly, either of them could be traded for a first-round pick. Scratched, I have 3 defensemen scratched, so I have to send down a defenseman and call up a forward. I think I'm going to call up Matthias. Yeah, I'm going to call it Matthias. And send down... I'm going to send down Postma and call up Matthias. And Matthias is simply going to be just a healthy scratch. Just play whenever someone gets hurt. Alright, so best lines, put Tanguay on the first line, Lemieux on the second line, Quentin Howden over here. Alright, we're good. Defensively, I want to put him there. Alright, we're good. Goalies should be fixed. Goalies are fixed. NHL, Kopp, Gordon, Connor, Rantanen, Lowry, Patan, Alright, so I think we are all set and ready to go. So next video we will start it off. Yeah, as always, I'll look for suggestions in the comments. Let me know what you think I could possibly improve with this team. The only thing I feel like this team might struggle with is scoring, because our guys haven't progressed to a elite status scorers yet, but I think they have enough players playing with them that it shouldn't make a difference. They should be able to keep the puck out of the net too. Like, all of these lines are perfect. They're exactly the same. They're all two-way forward playmaker sniper lines, and then I have my fourth line. I should get plenty of goal scoring for my defense as well. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, so I will end it there. Like I said, let me know if there's anywhere you think I can improve on, and also if I look to trade either Murray or Comrie for that first round pick next year that I need to get. But yeah, in addition to that, as always, leave a like if you enjoyed. Leave a like as well for our first season in Seattle. It should be fun. Like I said, I'll show you the jerseys next video. But yeah, as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for the start of year 2. It'll be fun.